Ship channeling is one of the most operationally complex business in maritime logistics. You are managing hundreds of vendors, thousands of SKUs, tight port windows, and clients who need accurate quotes in hours, not days. Today I'm going to show you exactly how Tidal solves that. Tidal is built by Agility Tech. We specialize in intelligent automated automations for supply chains and logistics operations. Tidal is our purpose-built platform for ship chandlers. It digitizes and automates the entire procurement cycle from the moment an RFQ lands in your inbox all the way to profit reporting. Everything you are about to see is alive, and let me walk you through it. So this is the basic dashboard of the system, that how system works. It shows the whole flow from the RFQ lands in your inbox. The codes are generated to that particular RFQ. Once the code is sent to the client and the order is confirmed, it is moved to the confirm orders. Once the order is confirmed and everything looks good, the PO generation is happens. So this is the basic flow of the how system works. These are the numbers of the accounts, total sales, profits, total orders, the new customers, the basic filters and everything you can see here, that how system works. Basically how this is how the dashboard looks. So let me walk you through the end-to-end process, that how system actually works and how things works here. So here is the inbox. This is your mail inbox which is connected with the system. It receives all type of mails. Here as you can see, these are the sample mails. And when RFQ is received in the mail, it is fetched and crawled by the system, which is done by the AI. What it does is that it fetches all the items and the details about that item from the email and passes it for the further process, which is for the quotation. All the quotations comes in the email, all the price list is, all the confirm orders, all the other mails are comes here, and it all are segmented by the particular mailbox here. Also, the we can upload manual RFQ, and the code will be generated of that particular RFQ that as well. So the next part of this next flow of this structure is code generator. The code generator contains all the codes which is came through the email and the RFQ, and RFQ is then begin to make the code of that particular RFQ. And when we click on the RFQ, we see the all the received items, the quantity, the unit, and how it is equivalent to particular measurements, and what's the actual price of that particular item is. We can see it all here. So basically, quotation prices are fetched here automatically based on the historical quotations, historical data, and the master catalog as a source of truth, and the price list is where all the prices are fetched from. When the quotation is confirmed and looks good, it is sent to the client. We can send it here. After the quote is sent to the client and it is moved to the confirm order. When you go to the confirm order, here as you can see, this is the confirm order. The once the order is confirmed, it is moved to the purchase order. And when you go to the purchase order, here as you can see how it came from, and you see whole functionality of that purchase order, that these are the items we need and everything. After that, the invoice is generated. This section is still in under development, and it will be done in sooner time period. But yeah, this is all the function. The vendor invoices. This is the part where all the splitting is done. All the things and all the historical invoices are uploaded here. Based on that, the code generator pickups the all the prices, all the historical information. So basically, the user does not need to enter anything manually or have the lesser and lesser human intervention. The system does all the entries and all the things automatically based on the AI and the data we upload here. So for example, if there's anything, any quote or any vendor invoices, the things here, items, bags, and everything, the prices are taken to the code generator, and it is getting splitted based on the how unit size is, how UMO is based on that. That how simply system works. On the other hand, the price list contains all the price listing of the items, that what's the price is. Based on this, also the code generator gets price. It looks for the newest prices for the last quotes, and based on that, it provides the value to the code generators. So basically how this works, the client price list, this section comes from the master catalog. If you want to send any particular client a particular price list, you can select those particular items, and you can create a personalized client price list for that particular client. So take an example. Here is it. When you add it, you can see it here. You can either send it directly to them, or you can save it. Here you can see it is saved, and when you move to the client price list, you will be able to see the actual client price list which you have made right now from the master catalog. The master catalog is source of truth, and it contains all the latest and information and the data of the items and particular things which you have added through it. Also, you can upload it manually, price list and anything, it will be uploaded here. You can export the via Excel, and you can add manual item here as well. Once you click on the export, the Excel file will be downloaded here automatically. On the other hand, inventory management, all the things are managed here. All the inventory items, and what the stocks are, and everything is managed here. The account section contains all the profits and losses, and every calculation here. And the reports tells how you have performed, how system worked, and everything in this section. So this was the basic flow, that how things are working. Also, there's a user management, which contains how you want to manage the users. The template management, in the template management, you can customize the templates based on what you want to send to the particular client, because every client have different requirements, different type of templates, different type of structure to see and put the values. And uh, in that manner, we have a particular section where you can upload any type of template you want, and the AI will pass it. Based on that, you will be able to customize and upload the template based on your requirements. The vendor list, it contains all the list of the vendors we are getting our goods from. And the client list, the client we are dealing with, we can add client manually. And the settings, this section contains all the type of settings for the automations, that user can manually change it based on requirement. For example, portal automation, we also do the portal automation. The RFQ comes from the emails, also it can be manually uploaded, or any particular platform or any particular portal which contains the RFQ system, we integrate it here, and based on that, we can uh, automate the whole system. We don't need to uh, humanly intervention in that particular time. Also, we can change and exchange, we can change the values and exchange rate also introduced here. So user can manually change everything, and also this can be automated based on the real time market value as well. So the RFQ processing, the how you want to process the particular RFQ for particular client. If there's a client who have some particular requirements based on those RFQ, we can customize that to the as well as per requirement. And the email boxes setting, that any email came through the inbox, how do you want to set it, what category you want to send particular item. So once you set these settings, the system works based on that automatically. So this is how the basics of the system and how it works. Inboxes, code generator, and everything is automated, no human intervention. Also, everything is based on AI, and the AI is integrated in that manner that the process which takes up to 3 to 4 days is done in only in 1 day, 1 hour. It does not take that much time. So let me walk you through the basic flow chart that how system works, and take an example here that system received the RFQ mail or the RFQ with the splitted data, and it goes to the code generator to generate a code. The all the information, all the pricing automatically sources from the master catalog, where splitting of the vendor invoices is done and uploaded as per the unit name, UMO, serial number. Also, the master catalog gets the data from the historical quotation like vendor invoices, price list, and so and so. So basically, when this thing is done, the quote is generated, all the fields are filled with the data, and the client refined it or sent it or download it. Once the quote is sent and it is accepted by the client, the confirm order is received. The confirm order is received and it is checked and refined. Once the refinement is done, the we check for the availability in the inventory, and once it is done, we create the purchase order from the remaining items. The basic concept of the inventory is to check if the we have items available or not. If items are available, we send it from the inventory, and if they are not, we create a purchase order from for the vendors, and it is sent to the vendors. Once the vendors are received those particular purchase order, we receive the good and the invoices. Then again the invoices are uploaded and scanned and stored for the further use, like we have talked here in the historical quotation, like to feed the AI more data based on that. And it is gone to the profit calculation and report here as well. Once the order is received and items and invoices are received, we go to the order goes to the inventory, check the confirm order, create invoice as per confirm order, and keeps remaining items in the inventory. And invoices are stored in the accounts, and then profit calculations are done, and reports are generated here. So basically, this is how the Tidal works and solve the real world problem. And the basic core functionality of the system is to automate everything which takes manual time and so longer time, and based on that we minimize the time consumption and the manual intervention, and so and so. So thank you for the time.